We paid $30 for this game. Still sounds crazy, but... Welcome back to another Eljanate video, and I don't know what this is, but I got some moves, just like Jagger. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know where I was going with that. Today we have a pickup video, so we gotta get pumped because pickup videos are kind of boring and we haven't done one in months. And that's why we have, that's why we have a really huge
pile of crap right here.
Exactly.
So basically we have about 2 months worth of pickups that we've gone from all sorts of different places. We'll try to remember where we got them from. Don't forget, if you guys like this content, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon. We're gonna go ahead and start showing you what we found.
Alright, so first things first, we are gonna start out with like store stuff. So we went to Gamestop and they had like this sale thing, and it's actually still going on right now, where you buy an $8 bag.
And you get 25% off whatever you can fit inside of it.
Yeah,
that's like a collector item or whatever.
Yeah, we've discussed this in another video, so
yep.
There's that one over the couch. So this is the kind of the coolest thing we got from that. It's originally like 35 or something like that. I got it for like,
I don't know, it would have been like 15 or something like that.
No, we paid like 22 I think for it.
Oh,
but it's awesome. It's a statue. And I've been wanting it since it came out, so I thought that was kind of awesome. And to go along with that, let me pull things out from Nathan's hands here.
This is a dangerous game of Jenga.
We got Crash, because Crash is awesome, so now we own it on PS4 and Nintendo Switch. And if you pre-ordered Crash and Spyro, you get these little guys, which they are built. These are the extra pieces inside.
I'll share some B-roll.
Yeah, Nathan's gonna do the, B-roll thing where
you see how awesome they look.
I ain't about to pick them up and destroy the like 4 hours of work that went into them.
We got
Horizon
Zero Dawn. We managed to get this for like, I don't know, $10 or something.
Yeah, it'd been about $5.
Okay, yeah.
Because they had a sale where it was, the complete edition was $20. We already had
the regular
one. Traded it in because they were doing like an extra credit trade-in deal at GameStop. We got like $15 back from the regular one, and then practically got this one for $5. So,
has all the DLC.
Yeah.
We also got these Pokemon pins. They were on sale in the bag, plus they were like half off, so they were $12 or whatever.
They came
originally.
to like $3.50.
Was not very bad.
Obviously, you see these are not in the box. That's because we have them proudly displayed, where Nathan will also do B-roll on them too. They came to about $3 a piece as well.
Also, with the Crash thing, Elijah decided, let's go ahead and get a Crash Switch controller that's corded. But it actually feels really nice, and it looks very beautiful and sexy, so if you don't have that, definitely get that thing. It looks beautiful.
What else? Yeah, I was gonna say, you see that? I was like, what else?
We can be romantic sometimes.
Yeah, it was only $25. So for an extra Switch controller and Crash Bandicoot, which is like my fave.
On top of that, we also managed to get a Samus puzzle. We managed to get a Samus puzzle. This thing is beautiful. We still have to open it.
Yeah, I have to open it. I've been into my puzzle kick. I did that big, dang it, I keep saying Ganon. It's a Lionel, and people are gonna bash me, but it's a puzzle where Link is up against a Lionel, and it's still sitting on our kitchen table after like a month of it being there. So, yay. Alright, next is stuff we got at a couple other stores. So we picked this up for like $3 at TJ Maxx. They were having some kind of sale. Don't know why, but kind of cool.
Next thing, we managed to get this from Toys R Us literally right before they went out of business. It was a couple days before. It's just a little box album. It was like $2.
I don't even think it was $2. I think it was like $1.50 by the time we got it.
Can we get a hashtag RIP Toys R Us in the comments?
Always a Toys R Us kid. Alright, and then we went to Coin Mart, which is another place that we like to go to, Game Store. Nah, it was $10.
We got a steelbook?
Yeah.
Collector's edition? Something or other?
And it has like an art book with it as well, so...
So this next thing is actually really dope. We were at a pawn shop, aka Cashland. We managed to find a 3DS XL for only $50. Yeah, this is an amazing steal, so we knew we had to cop it.
This thing's in like perfect condition too, if I do point out. It does have some, well, I guess this it does have just a couple scratches, but it's actually in like perfect condition. Everything worked and everything was fine with it.
Also from a pawn shop a long time ago, we got some cords to hook up our Wii U, make it look fancy.
Yeah, I paid $10 for both of these. It's the actual Nintendo Wii U dock.
Elijah loves Gudetama, and she got a Gudetama poster.
I did, and there's still one in here, so I can show it off. It says, "Leave me alone," because that's the story of my life.
Hashtag truth. Also, another game store we went to, I think it's called VGM Max. We managed to get a gold card of Legend of Link. We didn't have this. I feel like this is something most collectors have in their collection pretty early on.
So what did we pay for this? We had a coupon for like
$15 at the end of it. Because it was $20 originally, got a $5 off.
$5 off, $15, so.
Heck yeah, I remembered something. Also from another, this would have been a place called Half Price Books. We got a strategy guide, and this was only like $7, and it was sealed, I believe, when you got it.
It was sealed, I opened it up.
Elijah wanted it.
Next up, we went to Goodwill, and it seems a little interesting, but one of the Goodwills near us, this weird thing where they're buying stuff from stores and then selling it for like cheaper. I don't know the deal, but this whole thing right here, we don't typically buy Skylanders, but it was $15, and again, Crash Bandicoot. So
other cool things from Goodwill were we just got some pins. We got some South Park Fractured But Whole pins, and what is the other one?
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
And this was 99 cents and $1.50. This also came from that Goodwill, and I think we paid like $1 for it. It's missing some pieces, we found out, but it's still kind of cool, and we can still manage to play if we create our own
Pokemon Yahtzee
thing. So
next thing, this was at our local Goodwill, actually not the other Goodwill we were at where we showed those things, but we got a whole bunch of Xbox original games. These things are pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and go through them. We got Serious Sam, we got Worms 3D.
And one thing, real quick, these were each $3, so it's a little expensive, but we don't have a Xbox collection per se, so.
And now we do. We got Crimson Skies, we got Outlaw Golf 2, Half-Life 2, Max Payne, Major Malfunction Army Men, Metal Arms Glitch in the System.
I keep thinking this is like Clank from Ratchet and Clank.
Star Wars Starfighter 2 Special Edition, a limited edition Mech Assault. We have Serious Sam 2, an X-Men official video game, and the Batman Begins for the Xbox.
Next up is the yard sale stuff, which is actually a little bit more exciting because this is where we get into the real crazy finds for real cheap. And we have something really amazing coming up. We'll start off at one yard sale. I actually got the Little Big Planet 2 and a Mortal Kombat, which we already traded in the Gamestop, and they were $1 each, so that's pretty crazy. And this all right here came from one yard sale. So I got the God of War collection for $2, can't really pass that up. And then this was all, it kind of seems crazy by looking at it right here, but there was a lot more games that just didn't have cases, and we, you know, put them in our trade pile and stuff like that already. But it was $50 for all of this. So it's a boxed PSP, which I actually have out right here, if Nathan will pull the sleeve. And it's actually in like perfect condition. Usually you pass up a PSP for $50,
but this is very good condition, and now we actually have two, so.
Well, this is the fat one. The other one we have is the skinny, and this one has a box. The games that had cases and stuff were Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is the crappiest game of all time. Street 2 Unleashed, Hot Shots Golf Open Tee, and a movie Herbie Fully Loaded. So these are the ones that we will be keeping because they have cases and we're not noobs and we don't keep just a bunch of random crap. So we'll use that random crap to get more trade credit and more cool stuff when we go to our favorite store, The Exchange, to show you more videos like this. At another yard sale, this all came from one other yard sale. We got a Gamecube. If you can see it down here, I'll let Nathan set it down by grabbing this. It's a black Gamecube with one of the big big memory cards in there that has, it's the white one that has the most space, I think, and then an actual official controller. And that was, they had 35 on it, they did 25 for that, plus these games that are down here. I'll get to them in a second. A NES controller that I don't know if it works because it's rattling real bad. That was $1. Then we got Trojan, which I think I paid like 50 cents for NES. Bunch of random games. This was like $1. Master System Global Defense. We don't even have a Master System, but for $1, worth more than that. Zaxxon 3D. Literally have no clue what these games are. I got Frogger 2 for $1. After looking at the disc on this one, I think it's a little beat up, so I don't know if that'll play. But these are the GameCube games that came with it. Just a couple good ones. Back at the Barnyard, that's my favorite game of all time. Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, which are the good ones. And then we got a couple of sports. Don't even need to show them. Sports games. So that was all $25 just for the... I think I paid a total of like $30 for all that stuff. So that was really good. And now, the moment of truth. This is the game that about made us cry when we found out this deal for this. And all we have to thank is my mother for calling me, and she was at an auction and said, "Hey, there's a PS2 here. you want it? I was like,
No.
I was like, you might as well show me, send me the pictures and stuff. She goes, by the way, there's also a GameCube here, but all it has with it is Zelda games. And I was like, what? Zelda games? What? She looked through the cases. The Zelda games didn't have their discs, but there was one game that had its disc. Out of all those games, she picked up. It was a GameCube with this game for $60. And now that might sound crazy for a GameCube, which we already sold it for $35, right?
35?
We sold the GameCube for $35, so that leaves $65. No, we paid $65. What is that? $30. We paid $30 for this game. Still sounds crazy, but
Fire Emblem.
Path of Radiance. Now this game does nothing but go up in price, and I don't know if you can tell, but this thing is like nearly pristine.
Very good condition.
It's got all its inserts, and the game has like no scratches on it. And this game goes for almost $200 now. $200 game. Mom picked us up for $30. So, shout out to Mom. Thanks.
Rock. Thank you.
Keep it classy, San Diego. Stay classy, San Diego! Can't mess that up. Peace.